Hola mi gente, ¿cómo están? En este video voy a preparar Shrimp Alfredo and it's gonna be amazing. También lo voy a disfrutar con esta botella de Cabernet. So stay tuned guys. If you love this video, at the end of it, just subscribe, share, comment, leave a like, and it's gonna be amazing, alright? Alright, so enjoy!
Yay! Welcome, Senior Dean. Welcome to Jackson Hole.
To another episode of Welcome to Spanish World with your teacher, Senior Dean. Well, today I guess I'm a chef. Now, today I'll be preparing, guess, Shrimp Alfredo. So I just went to the store and I got the ingredients, which I'll be taking out of the bag here now. I got parsley. Yeah, I got some parsley. We got parsley. And of course, we have Parmesan cheese for that. Very important ingredient. We have garlic. Yeah, I got me some ajo. That's how you say garlic in Spanish. Ajo. Don't say ojo, because ojo is I. Ajo is garlic. Perfect. Alright, what else do we have? Let's see here. We have some cornstarch. Now this is very important. Very important ingredient for the thickening of the cream, or the when you know it thickens the cream. Yeah, right. That's what they told me. I'm just going off based off on what they told me. All right. And then of course we have linguine. This is the spaghetti that we're gonna be using today. Linguine. And or macaroni, right? And so this is what we're using today. Okay. And of course we have the shrimp. Of course we have the shrimp right here. So I'm going to be starting the process, and you'll get to see what I do. This is my first time. Es mi primera vez cocinando shrimp Alfredo. Y mi primo me está ayudando. Él me ha dicho todo lo que debo hacer para prepararlo, right? So my cousin, he's helping me to prepare it. He has told me everything that I need to do to prepare it. So check it out. It should be exciting. So let's get these shrimp out. These are actually really, really big. So just gonna clean them up, and yeah. So as you can see, really nice shrimps. So I think I'm gonna do all of them. It's quite a lot, but I'll just prepare enough to last me for a couple of days. I'll of course share it with some of my friends. Hopefully it turns out well. I don't want to give them something and they don't like it. Alright, so I get all these shrimps out. Big juicy shrimps. Oh, a lot of shrimp. Wow. And these are, yep, finally done. So we're gonna clean up all this, and then we start the, preparing the shrimp. I'll first boil them, and then I'll saute them. Yeah, and we have to use some salt and black pepper to just season them. And then we saute them. Just finished washing the shrimp, and please don't use soap to wash your shrimp. All right, just wash them with. You can wash them with some warm water. I just washed it with warm water. All right, so now I'm going to add some salt and black pepper just to season it a bit. I know I said I was gonna boil it at first, but I don't think I'm gonna boil it, to be honest. I think having washed it with warm water is good enough. So I'm just gonna season it up now with some salt and black pepper. I mean, I know I sound like I know what I'm doing, but it's my first time. It's my first time doing this. So yeah, I mean, I think it's really just basic common sense preparing this. I don't think it's anything really difficult, to be honest. So now we're going to add our black pepper. All right. Ta-da. If I start sneezing, I don't have corona, okay? It's just because of the black pepper. All right. So add in a little black pepper. And just use the hand. Just stir it around. And let's add some more. Awesome. Not too much. I'm gonna start sneezing. Achoo! Just kidding. That was a false sneeze, but I might start sneezing. And then we're gonna add some salt. All right, some salt. Salt. I just put the salt in my hand first, just so I don't put more than what I want to on the shrimp, so it doesn't get salty. You don't want to have too much salt. You don't want to raise your blood pressure. All right, so you got to be very careful there. All right. Now I'm not gonna add any more salt, to be honest. I'm not someone who likes to have too much salt. And then the other ingredients are going to help to give flavor to the shrimp Alfredo, the Parmesan cheese, all of that. All right. So we're not, because I'm gonna put butter and all of that as well. So we're not gonna put any more salt because you don't want the salt to be what stands out. Okay. Alright, so now I'm just going to leave the shrimp to just marinate a bit with that salt and black pepper, and we're going to move on to cooking. Alright, so we have the pasta, linguine pasta, ready. Well, I'm going to wash it, but I just broke them in basically just broke them in half because they're too long. And the pot, I don't have the biggest pot. And I'm doing the entire box of pasta because I'm making enough for myself and friends, and I can have some tomorrow as well. So I'm gonna be washing the pasta with warm water right now, and yeah, then we get it on the stove. All right, guys. So now we have the pasta on. Just gonna let it boil. My cousin told me not to overcook it, so I'm gonna be monitoring it, and yeah, I guess pretty soon we can take it off because I don't want it to be overcooked. And now I'm just gonna dice up the parsley with the garlic and onions and all of that, and we can start making our sauce in the meantime. Yeah. Alright, so we have the parsley here, I have the garlic. I'm gonna grab the onion from the fridge, and we're gonna get it all nicely cut up and all of that. And you can watch the process. Alright, so we're gonna wash the parsley. Always wash your vegetables. Alright? Always wash your vegetables with warm water ideally, so you can get rid of any bacteria or germs. I know they look nice and clean when you go to the grocery store, but you never trust, because microbacteria, those that you can't see, can be right there on the vegetable. So you want to wash it because you're eating the vegetable. You want to put something that is clean and healthy in your body, right? So we wash the parsley. I'm gonna dice it up. Not all of it, just some of it. Just also dice up the ajo, the garlic, along with the cebolla, onions, right? Yeah. Alright, so we're gonna be making the sauce right now. I'm gonna be using whole milk and gonna be adding the Parmesan cheese, and so yeah, and then also the cornstarch to make it thick, right, and nice and creamy, right. So the noodles are actually almost done. I tested them not too long ago, and yeah, it should be done soon. So yeah, everything is going perfectly. All right, so now we're gonna be adding the my apologies, Parmesan cheese to the milk that is being boiled. All right, it was a little difficult to hold the camera and add the cheese at the same time, but you can see the cheese has been added. So I'm just gonna be stirring it. All right, gonna be stirring it, and then also I'm going to be putting some cornstarch in a cup with water. Just stir it around and then add it to this. All right, gently. We have to keep stirring it just so it gets nice and thick, and creamy. All right. Alrighty, so I just added some cornstarch to a cup here. I'm gonna be adding a little water, just stirring it around, and then we're gonna be adding it to this here. I added some parsley. Still have some left back because I'm gonna be sauteing some parsley with the shrimp. I hope I'm doing this right, but I think I am. Who knows? I just really hope this comes out nicely. So yeah, we're gonna be adding some cornstarch now to this to the sauce to make it nice and thick. All right. So we just added the cornstarch. All right. So I have the fire on low. All right, it's pretty low. So earlier I had the fire on high, and the milk actually boiled over. So make sure you're not putting the stove on high, because the sauce will boil over. You don't want that. So keep it on a nice low temperature or a nice low flame, and just keep on stirring. All right. Noodles are just about ready. I'm gonna take them off very shortly. They're just about ready. Remember, we don't want to overcook them. All right, so we're gonna be basically sauteing the shrimp. Now we're gonna be using country crop butter. I really love this butter. When I was a kid, my grandma would always travel to the States, and returning to Jamaica, she would bring this butter back. So being here in the States now, whenever I go to the grocery store, I usually get country crop butter because I really love it. So we're gonna be using this to saute the shrimp. We're gonna be adding the parsley. We're gonna be adding onions and garlic in the pot while the shrimp is being sauteed. All right, and we're gonna do that for about 6 to 7 minutes. Okay. Alright, so everything is coming together nicely and perfectly. Okay, so we've added the butter. Just gonna let it just melt. Right? So this should give it a lot of flavor, because this butter itself is really delicious, really tasty. The noodles or the pasta seems to be ready, so I'm gonna turn off the stove under that. Alright, so I'm going to be putting in the onion, parsley, and the garlic into the pot to saute it. Then I'm going to add the shrimp. I hope my phone doesn't fall into the hot oil, or else I'll just have to buy a new iPhone. So I really hope I don't have to buy a new phone, but I want to show you this the best way possible, so this is the way I have to do it. All right, so let's start by putting in all that we have diced up: the parsley, the garlic, the onion. We're just gonna saute that. Okay, I have the flame on really low. All right, so we're just gonna let that saute. I'm gonna turn the flame just up a little bit so the oil gets a little hotter to saute it. Not too high, because I don't want the this to get burnt. you know. All right, so it's coming on nicely. Now everything, just gonna saute this here. Everything really smells good, guys. I'm excited to taste this when it's done. I think my friends will like it as well. I'm gonna be adding the shrimp in about 60 seconds. All right, gonna be adding the shrimp. All right, guys. So right now I'm gonna add the shrimp. I'm gonna add the shrimp. They're nicely marinated. Just gonna be adding them in to let them cook. All right. These are really big shrimps. Really big shrimps. Wow, look at those shrimp. So beautiful. Yeah. Oh my God, I can't believe that I'm doing this. No puedo creer que estoy preparando Shrimp Alfredo. I can't believe I'm preparing Shrimp Alfredo. To be honest, it really looks good. Everything looks like it's gonna come out perfectly. The pasta is ready. The sauce, I'm gonna be turning it off right now because I am satisfied with the thickness. And the shrimp, ooh, so beautiful, so beautiful. All right, so we're gonna take a look at the shrimp. You know, just cooking down nicely. I know this should be sauteing. I don't know if this is still sauteing, but they're changing color. So everything looks to be, you know, they are changing color. So everything looks like it's going perfectly. Nothing is burning, right? The sauce is still, you know, it's getting nice and thick. I can really see that it is getting thick. All right, so we're gonna be turning it off pretty soon. We just want it to be nice and thick. I did add some more of the Parmesan cheese to it. All right, so it's really nice and thick. You can see there, nice and thick. All right, so it's all about the shrimp at the moment, which looks really good. Just gonna stir it around a bit, but yeah, everything there, you see how big they are. All right, so our shrimp is pretty much ready. I'm gonna turn off the stove now under the shrimp, and it's just a matter of adding everything together and giving it that finishing touch. All right, so we'll see how it comes out, and I'm really excited. Can't wait to taste it.